Hello, my name is Wana Ketfish. I'm a business development manager for Stefanini, and I'm here today with Michael Ripshoff, head of IT operations for Nordzucker. Hello, Michael. It's a pleasure having you here again.
Pleasure to be here.
Michael, can I start by asking you to give us a brief about who Nordzucker is and also about your current role and mission within the company?
Certainly. Our roots date back more than 185 years. It was founded in one sugar factory in Germany. Then the whole sugar market industry consolidated to fewer sites, and Nordzucker, as we know it today, was founded in 1997. By now, we are an international company in Europe and in Australia, having 21 sugar factories with 3,900 employees, selling more than 200 products to retail customers as well as industry customers. And personally, I joined Nordzucker in 2008, having various roles based on applications, various functions, and since 2017 in my current role as head of IT operations, which includes the responsibility for the ITSM function as well as the services provider management.
Going a little back in time, do you remember when and how you first heard about Stefanini and what was your context back then?
We were preparing for an expiring service desk contract and we were trying to put together a long list. So we actually asked Gartner what would be good candidates for a company in Europe. And Stefanini was one of the names that they highlighted back then. And then there was a marketing email about a customer event, one of your customers showing the success of their project. And that made it that you ended up on the long list, from there to the short list. And finally, we selected you as our service desk provider and as our implementation and operation partner for our ServiceNow system.
So what were your expectations and aims in looking at selecting and starting a new journey with a new provider?
We have implemented the ITLL framework in 2010. Since then, it aged. So we are not satisfied with the status quo any longer. For example, the first level resolution is lacking. So what we did is we tried to go as greenfield as possible and trying to redesign the processes. We challenged our ticketing system as well as the current vendor. And we ended up with redesigning all three of them. So what we was looking for was someone to guide us on this journey with broad experience that has the ability to co-innovate with us.
Thank you. Looking back at the full process during the RFP stages, I remember that throughout all the meetings and communications we have had, myself and the team, we highly appreciated the transparency from all the Nordzucker team, which actually helped us putting together the proper solutioning for the requirements which were in place. I would like to ask from your end also, how did you perceive that and what did you like the most?
We were especially convinced by the speed that you delivered in getting back to our requests, and also the level of preparedness for all the colleagues that were involved. So I always remember the first time we have been over to Bucharest and you introduced us to a lot of people, and it was a lot of sessions, and the way everyone was prepared, all of the sessions added value. So that was quite outstanding.
Thank you very much. So from all these, what made you choose in the end Stefanini to be your new provider?
It was the capability to guide us on this journey. And of course, the performance in the RFP as well. Also, the Sophie X capabilities adds value to us. We will use that for automation in the first step, and looking forward to build up on that, adding more artificial intelligence features down the road.
Focusing on the transition phase, how did you perceive it? How was the collaboration? Did we have any challenges and how did we overcome them?
The transition was very well managed, I have to say. The collaboration between both sides was excellent, very professional. But of course, the challenge was having the Teams calls for the whole day, as we see in other areas as well. So the focus sometimes was a bit of a challenge.
Correlating with the Stefanini AI capabilities and what we have envisioned for our setup, I would like to ask you a more generic question on what are your thoughts on how AI is transforming organizations today?
I think we all got a feeling of what AI might be able to do. And now the question to all of us is what AI actually will be able to do. So this will be an exciting time ahead of all of us.
Indeed. Looking forward to that. I thank you very much for spending time discussing today.
Thank you.
And looking forward to seeing our collaboration grow.
Thank you.